there, this is Danielle Dunlop for Pawsome Stamps. Today I'm going to create a card with the Sea Life stamp set. It has some great underwater critters, submarine, and I will also be using this Bubble Party stencil. Now before I'm getting to my card, I wanted to show you how the Sea Life stamp set perfectly goes along with the Birthday Fishes stamp set, which came out earlier by Pawsome Stamps. And also the Vitamin C stamp set will work perfectly. The sizes are similar, so you can mix and match those stamp sets. So I stamped some critters here from the Sea Life stamp set for my card I'm going to make today. And I'm starting here with some greens, some seaweed that I'm going to color. And I'm using my YGs for this. And I prefer to lay down a lighter green first, and then I'm blending in the darker greens. I feel like it's easier to blend the colors when you first wet your cardstock with a lighter color. Then later on, when you mix and match your darkers and your lights, they blend easier. Next, I'm going to color the coral pieces. As you can see, there's two pieces of them. I'm coloring them at the same time as I go. I'm just going to show you one. And my favorite color for this coral is the R80s. So I have R81, R83, and R85. Then next we're going to color the rock. And I like my W or my warm grays for rocks. I find these grays are the easiest to blend. I also have the cool grays and the T's, but somehow the W's just blend the easiest. And let me call this piece a piece of coral as well. I'm not sure what else to call it. And I'm using my YR 20s for this. So my darkest is YR24. I prefer to use the YR27 as well. Mine is just really messed up. It has a crack in the lid, and as you may have heard, quite some people have these issues with Copics lately, with the newer ones that are coming out. And unfortunately, YR27 is one of mine that has this issue. Next, I'm going to color the snail, and I'm using some teals for his shell. And my darkest is BG13, and then I have BG32. And my lightest is going to be BG11. For the body, I'm just keeping it simple with some lighter E40 colors. The darkest I'm going is with E43. And I'm just going to lighten it up. I didn't want him to be too dark. Somehow my seahorses always turn out to be in some purple shade. I don't know why, but I really like a seahorse in some purple colors. I'm using my Fee 12, Fee 15, and Fee 17 for the main part of the seahorse. And then for the belly, I'm going to use Fee 91 and Fee 93. Then we move on to the anglerfish. I honestly have no clue what color they are. But I decided I wanted a bright orange colored critter on my card. So that's what he's going to be. And my brightest is YR09. And then I'm going to blend that one out with YR04. And then Y38 is going to be my lightest orange. And I'm going to blend out all these darker edges with that Y38. I didn't do anything special for his teeth, just a C00 to give it a little bit of color and it wouldn't stay white. And then the light, I just used a Y15, also just to give it some color. Next, we're moving on to this fish, and a favorite new color combination for some pinkish reds for me is R35 combined with RV25 and RV23. It's not a combination you would think of easily, but I had this RV25. Honestly, I can't remember why I bought this marker, but I had a hard time combining it with other colors. It's quite bright, almost a neon pink. And finally, combining it with the R35, it actually became a good combination. So it's really worth it sometimes to not just keep looking into that same color family. So with the RVs, just step out of your comfort zone and start looking in your R's if there's something to combine it with. And it can actually work really well, as you can see here. Now it's time to start creating the background. And when I create an ocean for a card, it's sometimes just the easiest to go with like a hillside banner for the bottom of the ocean, and then some wavy banners to create the ocean layers. But there's actually some easier ways to mimic an ocean, so you're not actually creating one. But with this Bubble Party stencil and just a light selvedge patina ink blend, you can create the thought of an ocean. So it's more like an abstract art kind of way of approaching it. But I thought it was fun to show something different. Now I'm going to stamp the sentiment. It's officially your birthday. I'm desperately in need of some more birthday cards, so that's why I went with this sentiment. And I think everyone just likes an ocean themed birthday card, right? So once I've stamped that, I'm going to have all my critters and my bottom decoration in place. And all the critters are going to be on some foam tape. But first I'm going to glue all these bottom pieces down. And now that I have all these in place, I'm going to add some foam squares to my critters. Some are quite small or have some really small pieces, like this light part of the anglerfish. And I'm just trimming some of these foam squares to make them fit, because I do not like to have a part like that hanging loose when it's not attached to the background. So now I'm adding my card front to the card base. And as you can see, this is a pretty easy and quick way to create an ocean scene, right? It's just the illusion of creating an ocean, and sometimes stencils are the perfect way to go. I hope you enjoyed watching this card come together. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.